I welcome your next comic to the stage. Give it up for Crystal Powers. So when I walk in a room, you might see blonde, boisterous, and boobs. But no one ever says, "Hello, doctor." So I've been married twice. That just means I like to get married. I make a beautiful bride. I met my husband on Tinder 6 years ago. And he's still pissed off that I didn't use him as a hookup. We have 3 kids, 8, 9, and 12. I know, people give me like the weirdest looks, and I'm like, hey, I didn't birth all of them. I had 2, and then the other one came with the second husband prize pack. I had to do I got a survey the other day. I hate surveys. I read all the way to the part where they said, there's no prizes. Like, not even a coupon. Oh, the government forces us to do surveys to comply. And they need to at least give me a coupon for my cheap ass to get attention. So I recently found out that I would be considered like a little TikTok famous. I know it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. And I didn't even want my friends to know. I was like, no. Yeah, but after a while I was like, okay, let's give them a few hints. And they figured it out. They're like, oh, do you like make videos? And I was like, well, I do, but I'm more of a live streamer. I like it when people troll me in real time. If you ever want to know what's wrong with you, just go on a live stream. Yeah, you can be on there with an old guy scratching his balls, eating chicken wings, all the while telling you should have a salad. And another friend's like, hey, do you have a Patreon account? Because that would be just crazy. I was like, no. I didn't want to tell him that I had an OnlyFans account. I'd rather just tell him on stage here. I mean, but what's the big deal? Everyone has an OnlyFans nowadays. It's like an MLM. Except you're not messaging your friends from high school. And you would die if your friends and family supported your business. And I have been in sales. And I'm used to, selling myself. But I think maybe this might have been taking it too far. And now after a while, people ask to collaborate with me. That's a pretty bold term for someone that's just asking do you want to fuck on camera? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, sure. Do you mind if my husband's there? And he'll get all the good angles. And, but will that cause performance issues? And they're like, well, I can just hold the camera then. He doesn't have to be there. And how about no head? And we won't post on the page. So that's a whole new thing called no fans, no heads, starring Debbie does the Headless Horseman. So when I think of them holding the camera, I'm like, well, what do you see? They're like, well, you can do it from my point of view. So it's like this, right? Or like this. I mean, like, that's how everyone watches porn, right? Fucking guys. But I really, really do need my husband. He's a shrewd businessman. There was this one time I even thought he overcharged when he was selling my panties. I was like, whoa! Which pair is this, and what do I have to do to them? He's great. I love it when he talks dirty to the guys, too. He just knows all the right things to get them going. But it's a good thing that I didn't become a doctor, because then I wouldn't get tips for looking at body parts, like Wayne's. Yeah. That's it. It's crystal power.